Hey, Spuddies PotatoMcWhiskey here, and welcome to Let's Play Total War 3 Kingdoms. Now, I've had a little bit of a turbulent relationship with the Total War games in the past. I basically didn't like any Total War game since like medieval Total War. And yeah, it's just been a bit of a... I don't know, I just didn't really like them. Rome 2 was kind of like the straw that broke the back for me, and I didn't really want to play them anymore. But Total War 3 Kingdoms looked really, really interesting. The systems, it looked like they'd fixed a lot of the problems that I'd had with the series. And it looks like they've kind of gone back to their roots, while at the same time actually like expanding on the gameplay in a meaningful way. So I thought, what the hell, we'll jump right back into Total War. And we'll give it a go, because I know there's probably some of you guys out there that want to see me do it. So, what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and jump into a new game. I did play a little bit of a campaign off screen, and I've really been struggling to choose a starting location. I really want to play like one of these outlaws, but it's like a really, really hard start. I'm kind of tempted to play Zhang Yan.
The light of the civilized Han and the chaos of opportunistic banditry.
Because he kind of like, he starts off in this corner, and he actually has some territory that he can kind of play around with. Now, we could also play, so like, if we look at the difference between them, he gets ignore forest penalties, and he gets extra post-battle loot income. He can be improved relations with the Yellow Turbans. He can ambush when attacking, and ambush is an opportunistic dump diplomacy. He gets some noteworthy characters. He gets some unique units. Whereas Zhen Jiang gets these like really cool hidden axes and fists of the Bandit Queen that are kind of weak to cavalry, but really, really strong at charge attacks. And she has like a unique resource, and she gets a bandit lair and like tribute hall. I don't know, I don't really want to do the whole tributary gameplay, so I might skip out on the outlaws. Now the Yellow Turbans, on the other hand, have some really interesting and cool mechanics, like aid the wounded when you occupy a place. Yeah, I really want to play like one of these kind of non-standard games, but I think to start with we'll play maybe one of the coalition guys and then see if we can kind of move on from there. Now Cao Cao, I had a really or Cao Cao, sorry, I had a really hard time making this work, but I think we're going to try again as one of these guys. And what does this guy do? He has extra movement, morale when attacking, increase unit recruitment, and decreases unit upkeep costs, increases satisfaction, inflicting more casualties than the enemy. And we've got this guy, unique positions, less in a reinforcement. I don't know what reinforcement range is. You know, I'm kind of tempted to do the horse archer thing.
Like a clarion call above the fray. One who bends does not.
Yeah, I'm really tempted to do the horse archer thing. Let's do it. Let's do horse archers. Let's make it happen.
Stark against the night. The tyrant Dong Zhuo wields the flames of destruction. Luo Yang burns. Chaos ignites as the power of the eunuchs is crushed. In the pyre, the Han falters. Yet there are those who would still fight, still roar. Gongsun Zan holds against the tyrant, his own fire unrelenting. With a thundering of hooves, he rides to war. China is in turmoil. The great empire of the Han, stretching back ages beyond counting.
Okay, I get it. Come on now. I don't care about your storyline. Listen, guys, I know there's a lot of people out there who love to listen to storyline and all that sort of stuff. I really just let me play. Let me play. I don't care. Let me enter the game. Let me do the things that I care about, and we'll be friends. Okay.
Luo Yang lies in ruin, my lord. It is the work of the tyrant.
So, like, the emperor, like, pillaged the capital imperial city or some I don't really know what happened. China is chaos, but so far from the capital, there's little to do to quell the madness. Perhaps it's time to utilize the order to reflect the border lord. Roman has lost his vigor in his hands, maybe better managed. Likewise, Dongsun Zan, consider. Claim the Han Empire regions. Okay, be wary of Liu and Gongsun Zan. So they want me to engage Zhao Quan in battle. That will give you military supplies and some support and stuff. Let's go ahead and click on this guy and engage in battle. Go. There we go. And, you know, I mean, I guess I could fight this. I feel like it would be better. Wait. Am I playing? Oh, no. I think I'm playing in the normal mode. I wanted to play in the Legends mode because that's like the unique way. Well, I guess we're playing in regular mode. I wanted to play in the romance mode because that like has like the superheroes and stuff. We could be anime characters in battle, right? It'd be a lot of fun. But I guess we'll just play in the Legends mode. I think that's fine.
The people suffer.
Or the non-romance mode. I don't know what it like non-romance mode. I don't even know what it's called. But in the romance mode, your heroes are basically single units that can like engage in duels and stuff like that, which is really cool. It's a really cool change to the game.
Once more.
But I think, yeah, I think we're playing. Oh no, we are. Wait, are we? Yes, we are playing in romance mode. So this guy has special abilities. This is like a single unit, right? You see here is 42,000 hit points. These guys have about 144k. So this guy is like as powerful as like an entire cohort of units because he has like massive attack. He has massive massive armor. He's really fast and all that really cool stuff. He has fairly low melee evasion though. This guy's way better melee evasion, so this guy's way better holding a line, and he's a little bit tankier too. We have a little bit of what looks like charge lance cavalry, which I think are they're really good at unarmored opponents, but they're very weak to archers. So we want to keep these guys out of range of archers. So let's grab these two guys and bring them out over here. We're going to use them as flanking units. And we'll have you guys up front. We'll have our horse archers in front of our regular cavalry. They'll come up and do a little bit of peppering. And then we'll use these guys as a single group. Lined up like so. We'll lock in their formation. We'll have you guys on group 2, and I think that'll be fine. We'll just kind of do a little bit of manual control. We'll get started with the battle, and we'll march everyone forward. We'll march at regular speed, and then we'll let time go. These horse archers will be able to start doing some damage. I think I'm going to prioritize damaging the archer militia. And I will get them in there. We could take out their archer militia. So there's a duel happening between my leader and Zhao Qian. My archers are starting to pepper their archer militia. Hopefully cutting them down, making them do a little bit less damage. They'll burn through all of their stuff. Gonna be pretty happy to take them out. Although we could probably prioritize doing one of these, but I think taking out their archers is gonna make them less likely to do. Looks like our guy is winning the duel. Yu-Gi-Oh style. Our guy's in the green.
Our victory grows ever closer.
Looks like we're winning pretty heavily here. And if we win, I think we get some special bonuses for winning. We've got another 30 seconds to win the duel. Oh, there's the roll. Alright, nice. Get him. Well, a couple more hits and you'll get him. One good hit would do it. And there it is. We've taken him out. Let's get you to fall back here. Oh, he's on foot, so we need to get our troops in to help. I need you guys to take this out, and we'll bring our charge cavalry around the side. Why don't you get in here and help out? So you can see, the really cool thing is, I'm going to slow down the battle. You can see, here's our hero. He got off his horse. His horse is over here. He is going to do, like, super attacks. Like, if he attacks, watch him swing. Like, a bunch of guys die. So these are basically, like, superheroes, which is really cool. because I don't think that's ever been in a Total War game before. Let's see if we can capture a few people to sell. I want you to go capture those archers because they're going to do significant damage to our guys. Can you go ahead and get up back on your mount? And then we'll get this guy to chase these down. I want to capture some of these guys. So the horse archers actually did a great job. Let's get them into melee. Because they're fast and they're running away, so it should be easy enough. This guy is fighting off an entire group of horsemen on his own, which is really cool. Like, I got, like... It's so cool to have heroes. You can play without them, and I think some Total War purists would be like, oh, this is kind of like dumb or whatever. And I agree, it is dumb, but you know what, man? It's also really fun. It's also awesome. It's a lot of fun. It's really great. So we're capturing all these guys. And there we go. We won. We routed the enemy. We made them flee. And we actually took fairly minimal losses, which is nice. We're going to claim victory here. And we'll go to the end of the battle. So if you see here, my charge cavalry actually did a lot of damage. My cavalry are really, really powerful. We're going to want to emphasize recruiting a lot of cavalry in this campaign, I feel.
Bravery wins the day.
We lost only 32 guys, and we gained a little bit of money. We captured a lot of troops, which is great. I think I'm going to go ahead and ransom those to get that little bit of extra cash on top of that. And we completed that mission, so we got a taste of victory. And now they want me to capture Yuzu, the iron mine. Alright, great. Support from the people, public order, faction support. Glorious victory, we gained some experience. Long have I fought to protect the Empire. I think these are custom pins. The coalition is down here. Then we've got the fallen capital. Donzhou. I'm not sure how to pronounce all the Chinese names. But there's a lot of really cool stuff going on the map. So let's go ahead and capture this now. It's our objective to take over this iron mine.
Press onward.
And I guess I could also fight this, but I think it would be perfectly just as valid to delegate this. Whatever, we'll fight it. It's more fun to fight the battles, I think. Like, I mean, sure, it makes your campaign take longer, but it's a lot of fun to fight all the battles, you know? And I'm having a lot of... I will admit, I ran into a few gameplay issues and bugs and stuff like that, and that kind of killed my enjoyment. I was originally live streaming the game, and that like really hurt my enjoyment, but I played a little bit off screen, and I got a little bit of experience with the game, and now I'm really, really enjoying it. So we've got these towers here, which are going to be a huge pain in the ass, because they're going to be shooting us the entire time that we're fighting in this town. So we're going to need to take them out, and we're probably going to want to use our heroes. Now, this guy's still pretty hurt from the last battle, so I'm probably going to send these guys in. These guys have shields, so they're a little bit better at defending themselves. These guys don't have shields. Yeah, they have no ranged block chance. These guys have a 45% chance to evade ranged attacks. They don't have any ranged block. These guys have... So all of these guys are pretty vulnerable to ranged attacks, except for these two guys. And these two guys. So we're probably going to be using these four to engage in most of the battle. But yeah, we're probably going to try and fight for this set of towers. And once we're in range of those towers, we'll start running. The second we start seeing arrows fired.
The time has come.
I think we're in like a depression, so the archer towers can't quite hit us yet. But we're gonna be start getting hit soon, and we'll start sprinting. Alright, here we go. Right, they're starting to shoot, so we'll start sprinting now to get up there.
A comrade is being attacked.
Now, I'm happy for this guy to take the hits. He's basically tanking. And he has the Roar of the Beast attack as well. And we'll get our infantry up here as well. And once he gets down to about 8k health, I might get him to withdraw. Looks like they're fleeing, which is fantastic. So now I'm going to start bringing up my cavalry. I'm going to bring up my halberds and my horse archers to do damage to these guys.
Look, the enemy run.
I'm going to get this guy to flee, because he's taken a little bit too much damage now. I'm going to send these axemen over here. I'm going to hold this line with these axemen. I'm going to bring my sentinel guy. Okay, the lance cavalry captain is kind of scary. I'm going to use my sentinel to fight them. I'm going to get my horse archers to hit the mounted lancer cavalry. Alright, you can stop retreating now. Oh, you're properly retreating. That's unfortunate.
The time has come.
Alright. Bring the cavalry up to the fight now.
Move out quickly, mounted soldiers. March out. Double
We own these towers.
Our men have been discovered.
I can't tell if we're winning this battle. We're in melee. It doesn't say whether we're losing. Seems to be going okay. Over here, we're definitely losing. And these guys are taking a lot more damage than I was hoping.
Attend. Move, move.
Let's get this lance cavalry up and into the fray.
Cavalry, attend. Make ready.
Let's hopefully get a charge here on the side.
Horses. Hurry, move.
And then get a charge in from this side.
Fury. Prepare. The time has
And then let's get this guy in here. I'm going to get these guys to back up now. They're taking massive casualties, so we'll get them to pull out.
ready.
And these guys have taken massive casualties as well, so we'll get them to pull out. And we'll try to finish this off with the forces that we have left in the field. So it's pretty costly in lives to fight this battle, but I think overall it was fine. Because our sentinel hero is doing a great job. And we can claim victory now. Oh, I didn't realize I had won. Completely missed the whole win screen. Whoops. So we took some pretty hefty casualties, mostly from the defenses. But we'll be able to replenish our army. It doesn't really cost you extra to replenish your army. It just means your army is kind of weak for a while.
Reason can be stronger than steel.
So it was a Pyrrhic victory, but that's fine. We're going to just occupy. Looting damages the level of the settlement, and sometimes you do want to do that. But in this case, I think the settlement is still only like level 1 anyway.
Is needed.
Now, leveling this up would improve the income from this by would improve the income by 100, which would mean it would take 26 turns for this to pay itself off. I think that is actually worth it because it also gives me a better garrison in this place. So I think that could be worthwhile to spend the money on.
I have returned. Have
Border
my
cities
generals report.
transformed. So they want me to upgrade a building in Yubei Ping as well. And I think it would be good to upgrade the main building here to a larger town. I really do need to get hold of this trade port though to get my income up. Alternatively, I could build the state workforce, which would give me some basic income from industry, which would eventually, with the use of is it private workshops that give commerce and industry income? Yeah, could turn this into like an industry and commerce area. Might not be a bad move. Well, with the trade port, I feel like commerce is a good thing. Yeah, there needs to be a small city before I can upgrade this. Now, tax collection, I believe. We have the military government, which is our unique building. It does require a small city, but it would give us plus 8% income from all sources, extra public order. And then we can specialize it for our cavalry recruit units or for lowering corruption. And so that's pretty cool. Lowering the corruption has a higher upkeep, so we would want to be very careful about how we make those decisions. In terms of upgrades, I'm really not sure. I feel like upgrading the town doesn't really do a whole lot, but conscription would give all recruits a higher level. It lowers the population growth. We don't have any population growth to counteract that right now. Yeah, I feel like just getting more income is the right move here. The state workshop can be eventually turned into, you know, anti-corruption as well, which is pretty cool. So we will just go for that. Although I could do tax collection, but it's not a bad move. Hurts public order, gives us some income from peasantry. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go state workforce. I think that's like the cheapest thing that I can do. And then I think I'm also going to upgrade this. Although, one thing I wanted to do was to make sure that I could recruit. I'm going to hold off on upgrading the iron mine because I want to make sure I have enough money to get more horse archers, because horse archers are really good. Not so great at assaulting cities, but they're really good. And they're our special unique unit, so I want to make use of them as much as I can. They're kind of expensive, not going to lie. Like horse archers cost 3,000 to recruit, which is a lot. But if we compare the stats of the horse archers, right? We select the white horse archer fellows and we compare them to like archers. You can see the how far the green line goes left is how much better the horse archers are. The horse archers are better in almost every respect. They're faster, they have more ammunition, they have better range, they have better damage, they have everything is just like so much better. So I feel like this 3,000, like whatever this currency is worth it to get horse archers. Especially because if we go in here, although this guy has really weak cunning actually.
At your disposal, my lord.
Now I believe he has his own unique units that he can recruit. Yeah, he's got the Raider Cavalry and the White Horse Raiders. I'm gonna, you know what, man? I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for the Horse Archers. They're really expensive, but I feel like they'll pay for themselves in the long run with how useful they are. And then we'll just let a turn go by. We do need to do some upgrades and stuff like that. We're gonna head over to Yubei Ping to take that out. Alright, economy grows, so we get construction cost reduction across our faction. Need to recruit 2 more units. That will be something we do. Gonna head you over here. You've got another 5 turns, 9 turns, 10 turns of recruitment time. We need to get a replenishment rate up. I'm curious, can I give you an ability or a follower? Plus 6 satisfaction faction-wide is really good. It would also give you resolve and authority. Authority gives... Yeah, that's actually really good. I'm going to go ahead and grab that. The extra faction-wide satisfaction is really good. We have no accessories. We could maybe recruit someone to hold one of these positions. Mounted Saber Militia. Mounted Lancers. This guy, Yang Gang, would have been good to get. We could get one of these cheaper people, like Guanjin, for extra archers. He would also be pretty good. I think I'm going to go ahead and recruit him. He's not very good at fighting, but he has good archers.
Wisdom guides.
It'll take a few turns for these guys to be healed up. You see, there's got to be a little bit of a rest here. We kind of burnt our manpower in this army a bit, but we are building up. Recruiting those extra 2 units gave me that. Reduced my recruitment costs. I'm going to bring you over to here. I would have liked to have seen a bit more in here. Okay, I was hoping to see further to see what kind of thing we're up against in there. I want something that'll increase my income. Trade influence, trade agreements, 3k population growth, military infrastructure costs. What's this unlock? This unlocks a few things. Unlocks units, unlocks units. I think I'd like to focus on military infrastructure, and military supplies is actually quite useful because it leads to 2 things here. Provincial military forges, which is redeployment cost, and satisfaction for vanguards.
An iron fist is needed to rule.
Let's head back over to that bridge. We have to spend a little bit of time resting up this army inside our territory. Now, wait, does this guy have... Try to remember, what is his unique abilities again? I could have sworn we had like a special national ability. Of like reinforcement range. I could be crazy. I guess I'm crazy. Alright, let's head over here, get into position. So 2 turns until these guys are replenished. 3 turns for them. 1 turn, 1 turn. I might give it another 2 turns. It's summer.
Follow the heart.
I'll give it at least another 2 turns before I march on Yubei Ping, the trade port.
Consider our proposal.
So Gongsun Dan. Gongsun Du is this guy. He's an underdog. We're similar threat level. I'm going to reject his military alliance because I think he's actually a good target for us to take out. Because if we take him out, we've got nobody behind us. So it's harvest season. I think most of this stuff is like pretty well recovered. Yeah, I'd say so. I think we're good enough to move.
On the march.
And we can't recover any forces while we're in enemy territory. But we definitely want to take on this trade port. Because we're missing out on a lot of money from not having it. I'd love to upgrade this too. Get more income. And that's going to be like the majority of what I'm doing in the early game is like upgrading for income. The Yubei Ping will fall. I might just delegate this one. Because I think the AI is actually better than me when it comes to like overwhelming victories here. So I'll just delegate. Yeah, we only lost 100 men. Like, that's nothing compared to what I would have lost for doing that. Take the income and the faction support. Now we gain momentum, recruitment cost reduction. Now we own this whole commandery. Now I need to send a character on assignment. That's fine. So what we'll do in here, we'll click this button down here in the bottom left. And we will send public order. I like the idea of getting the public order. I'm going to send you on a public order assignment to improve the public order in this province.
For China.
Now I could upgrade this trade port, which would give it a little bit of extra income. More importantly, it would give it a garrison. Whereas I think this is actually worth more in terms of income. Now we're at war with the Han Empire, so it might be good to come down here to Bohai, but I think they like to reinforce this, so I might wait on that. Yeah, we're spending on improving our income right now, which, you know, it takes a while for that to pay out, but I think it is a good move in the long run.
A garden must be pruned of strangling weeds.
Li Yu actually declared war on me, so I'm not going to be able to go to war with this guy. Gongsun Zan declared war on me. Yeah, I gained momentum, I gained recruitment costs. Now I need to reach a new rank level, so I need to improve my empire. And I need to destroy Liu Yu. This will give me the path to glory. So that's my main overarching goal. The daughter of Thing and the capital of plans to have a restored relationship with Dong Zhuo and his adopted son Lu Bu. So I think we're going to go ahead and start fighting with Liu Yu.
Get the stables ready for my horses. To conquest.
And I might actually recruit some cheap archers. Or maybe some like medium infantry. Like axemen are really good at the Zhan sword guards. Are really, really good. I don't remember which one goes on the... So, the left is these guys. They have really good armor-piercing attack. They have really good morale. They're a little bit weaker on the shield. They're a little bit slower. But they have... Yeah, I think these guys are just straight up better. But they're a lot more expensive in terms of upkeep. So I might just take Saber Militia. Because they're more cost effective. And I just need... I just felt like I didn't have enough infantry to fill out my army. The White Horse Raiders versus the White Horse Fellows are a little bit better. However, the White Horse... these guys were a little bit better at armor piercing. But these guys have better range. But even so, Horse Archers are all good with me. Okay, we're recovering. I'm curious to see where he's going to come from. Okay, there he is. I think we can beat him in an open battle. I wish I had upgraded this iron mine now.
Resolve your heart. Nothing will stop us.
I'm going to hang out here. Maybe he'll attack
I
me.
refuse.
The White Horse General answers China's call.
I'm slightly more powerful than him. And we're going to go ahead and pick up another reform. This is like the tech tree, basically. The redeployment costs, satisfaction for vanguards, 8% recruitment cost, +1 available army, seasonal deployments, melee cavalry, convict drafts. This would make spamming out militia units a lot more effective, so we're going to head down here. Plus it'll unlock the peasant raiders, which is really, really cool. I like the idea of spamming out like cheap militia infantry. What is your problem?
The cycle of
You
life
are unhappy
is
because you
eternal.
have a lack of purpose. I would love to give you a purpose, but it's a little bit expensive to do so right now. I could give you an assignment maybe when this guy's finished. We'll see what this guy over here does.
Peace.
The Dong Zhuo wants me to become his vassal. Right? No, he wants peace. I'm going to reject his peace.
Your greed is repellent.
That is the current emperor, but I'm pretty sure he dies like right now.
Obey the heart.
So this guy has encamped.
No.
Obey instinct.
So if I park like right here,
Herald my approach.
I think no matter where he goes, I'll get pulled into the combat. I'm pretty sure.
Marching.
I could just go ahead and attack him, but I would like to recover a little bit. He's not recruiting and I am, so every turn we delay the battle, I'll have more troops to fight. So I'm okay with delaying and seeing what he does. Because if he goes for the iron mine, I might be able to force him to take some casualties, and then I can swoop in and do some damage to him.
Fire burns brightly and indiscriminately. But no flame can last forever. Starved of air, it chokes, it splutters, and is then extinguished. The tyrant is dead.
Dong
Yet
Zhong.
in the ashen darkness, the avaricious prowl.
Okay, so Gongsun Bao, a son has been born. Cool. The tyrant has been killed. Dong Zhou has been killed. When is there one planet of no longer willing to suffer the tyrant, it said that Dong Zhou has adopted son as manipulated and striking the killing blow. Faction succession. Dong Ming. Okay.
For order.
Pure
Okay, so I'm tempted to start hitting this guy. Now, he has a decent number of archers, which is going to be a problem. He's a lot of infantry too, but we have actually a comparable amount.
China's promise
Ours is kind of
an iron
a
will.
little bit weak, though. Because they're still being replenished. I think I can win this battle. It'll be rough, though. It'll be very rough, because we're light. We are very light on
not today.
troops, but we do have much better like character
White Horse
fighters.
General answers China's call. In unrest,
Do I have anything I could
boldness
give
is
them?
needed.
The +4 authority, unit morale versus cunning. Well, I think I could give
How
this
may I
guy
serve?
right here. If I give him the little bit of extra cunning, his units will have a little bit more arrows. It's a very small boost, but you know, when you're playing with these kind of margins,
My lord.
there's a little bit of authority.
There is barely anybody
Man, if I
here.
wait though, like I'm getting the advantage by waiting, because I'm getting reinforcements and he isn't.
No.
To arms.
I'm gonna wait because he has much better infantry than I have at the moment, so I'm happy to stay in this stalemate. Okay, he has actually broken encampment, and now I think is the time to strike. Gongsun Zhu has come of age. Okay, so we got a little bit of stuff. Let's go for it.
Yourselves.
It's gonna be a Pyrrhic victory. Let's go for it. But they've got a lot of archers, and that's really scary. We're gonna have to use our cavalry very, 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 very carefully in taking them out. We're gonna have to use our cavalry archers as well to make sure we get some good peppering. He did retreat to the forest, which gives him a bit of an advantage because he has more infantry than I do. But I think my unit power is like far superior. It looks like he's deploying over here. That's really annoying because it's going to hurt my horse archer's effectiveness. So let's grab all of our infantry and line them up together.
Stand ready. Be warriors. Cavalry mount up. Take heed, warriors.
So what's the range like on these guys? Let me bring you over here. Your range is there.
Ready. Horses.
They actually have pretty similar range, so they could probably operate as a unit together.
At the ready. Ready to ride.
These guys could operate as a unit.
Bowmen! Bows! Archers! Arrows!
These guys could definitely operate as a unit.
Keep hold on. Stand ready.
Okay, line up there.
Ready! Archers ready!
Line up right behind them.
Make ready.
We'll have the cavalry out here on the flanks
Cavalry stand
with the
ready.
cavalry archers. We'll have our main fighter guys.
To attention.
They're going to be like on the front line. We're going to have to use these guys to great effect. Now, the enemy doesn't have very good actual fighting heroes, so I think that's our main advantage here. So let's get started.
Archers attend!
And let's advance slowly. And we'll advance slowly here as well. Need to watch out for surprise units hiding in the fog. Yeah, he's got a commander and 2 strategists, which I think gives us a big advantage. These guys are going to be dealing with the enemy archers. That's going to be their main objective.
Locked and ready.
I want my infantry in front of my archers.
Formation.
Go ahead and do this. We'll get our horse archers to start peppering away. If we can get one of these guys to run away before the battle starts properly, I'd be very, very happy. Looks like they're backing up.
Watch out! The enemy lies in wait for us.
Yeah, they might be trying to ambush.
Attention, archers. Together. March, warriors.
Push forward slowly. Let's do it. Right, we're in range. They're not in range of us. They're going into loose formation. We should do the same. They're taking a bit of casualties.
Men have been seen.
This is like a very... You know what? I'm going top down. It's just gotta happen. I can't see crap going on in this battle. Yeah, we need to take care of this. Start hitting those guys.
Ready, roll. Bowmen, stand ready.
You go deal with them. I feel like we're getting better kills. Back up a bit. Bring our own archers up.
Get moving. Watch out! The enemy lies in wait for us.
Can't see crap, man. What is this battle? There's no way I get my cavalry anywhere useful with this battle.
Archers ready. Now.
Are we at least doing more damage than we're taking? Looks like it. Focus fire these guys. They're wavering.
The enemy unit flees. What?
Alright, good. We
cowards?
made them flee. We're just trying to make a few of these guys flee so our cavalry has less to deal with in the back line. Do loose formations. You take less casualties.
Cavalry, stand ready. Cavalry men.
Can you guys move? Does that actually help? I don't know if it makes you take less damage.
Ready.
Watch out! The enemy lies in wait for us. Locked and ready.
Shit, where's my sentinel? Get in there. Pike infantry, get in there. Deal with
I
that.
shall revel in your destruction.
Okay, these guys should be getting absolutely obliterated. Now it's time to bring the cavalry in on the flanks.
Our men are ready. The spineless cowards.
Poor archer militia got obliterated. Do you have your roar? Why aren't you in there? Get in there. Get around the back. Get in there. Get in there. You fire over their heads.
The enemy warriors are ready. Ha!
Okay, we're making the archers flee. That's good. That's the objective. I need you to deal with those saber militia. You need to pepper them. You're out of things. You can come in and become melee cavalry now. Need to take them on.
Do you know how to use that?
Shall
I
I
think
show you?
we're just barely winning.
The men have no ammunition.
Go ahead and fire into there. Ah, they're all turning around. You're fighting this guy. This is the wrong guy to be fighting.
You seem to be struggling.
Go get him.
Oh, how witty.
Why don't you get in on the fight? You're strong enough.
Cavalry attack!
Keep charging. I didn't tell you to stop.
Mounted soldiers!
Okay. So now we can kind of see what's going on a little bit. Wait, where are you going? Get in there, fight. Ron, let's get you in here to fight as well. Actually, you're gonna go hunt down their strategists.
Cavalry stand ready!
Great job. You're hunting them down. Okay, they're all fleeing. That's fine. I think this guy's fleeing now.
Have no ammunition.
You use your special ability. He's preventing it. Ah, I see. Tacticians, strategists prevent you from using your special abilities. Very cool. Let's bring the archers out in the flank. Alright, you guys did a great job. How are you doing, strategist?
Ready. Go, go, go.
Let's get in there and help.
Sword drawn.
The total melee battle. I prefer if you were shooting
They were no match.
over here.
Stand ready!
Take this guy out now.
Cavalry men!
You help.
Cavalry
I'm
attack!
gonna get you to try and attack the back. I know you have very low charge, but I'm gonna get you to go into grouped formation.
Watch at the double!
Just make these guys continue to rout. Make sure they run away. Like, get a few kills on them. That's all we really want. If we can bring them down to like a more reasonable number, just make sure they rout. That's the goal.
Our success looms large. Attend.
Where are you? I need you to go deal with that guy, because he's doing a number on our guys.
Do yourself.
Get you guys to run away. All right. Awesome. We got him to break. It's really important when an enemy unit flees that you hit it with light cavalry to make sure it keeps fleeing, because what often happens is, especially with archers, they'll like turn around and start fighting again, which is really not good. 'Cause then a unit that you thought, you know, wasn't a problem is suddenly doing damage again. That gets to be a pain in the bottom. Yeah, man, I'm having a really good time playing this game. I gotta say, like, the whole, like, I know, like, that was kind of a bit of an annoying forest battle, but the whole, like, having an anime hero commander unit is, like, I don't know, it's just really funny and appealing to me. And then you have, like, you know, the spin kicks at the end of battles and stuff. Like, it's just,
Reason can be stronger
it's kind
than
of like
steel.
silly fun, right? It's fun. It's not taking itself too seriously. So here, this is a genuine problem I have. I don't know what to take. Should I take the money, which would be really, really nice that I could use towards improving my cities, or do I take the replenishment and put the pressure on him?
To restore order.
So 133 is on that guy right there. Does that like instantaneously replenish me?
An iron
It
fist
does.
is needed to rule.
So getting that kind of after battle replenishment can be great for momentum, because then we need like less turns to heal. That's like getting a full turn of replenishment. So this guy actually leveled up, and he has some special abilities that we can give him. So for example, he has 1 skill point, so we could give him Zeal. This would give him 10% melee armor piercing damage, and we do actually have some guys with armor piercing damage. These guys have armor piercing damage, and so do these two guys, so that would be pretty good. Plus 10 morale in enemy territory. Plus 25 charge bonus. That's for himself. Or we could get line of sight. Line of sight actually isn't awful. And it moves us towards plus 25 melee damage for all shock cavalry. It also would give us a bit of satisfaction from the authority, so that's kind of an interesting idea here. The Fury would of course give us just straight up more damage and cheaper recruitment costs. I'm gonna take the 50% line of sight. That seems pretty decent. Is that on campaign map? Oh, that might just be in battles. That's kind of awful then. I regret. I regret my choices. But now we should have the money to upgrade this trade port. Is it worth it? Man, it would take a very long time for this to pay itself off. This is only really worth it with multipliers. Do we have a multiplier? We do. 25% income from commerce. It's not worth it to upgrade this right now, I feel. Maybe later on when we need to like optimize our empire a little bit, but for now I'm just going to hold on to that money. I might even recruit more archers. Archers were very useful. They did take a lot of damage though. My faction heir has a level up. Character experience, commerce, income. 10% ranged armor piercing damage. I like that. I'm going to take that. That's for his entire army. Alright, and we'll go to the next turn. I'll probably spend a couple turns healing up on these guys. And then maybe see if we can move in here and take Yuzu. So how are we looking? 1 turn until heal, 2 turns, 6 turns. These guys took a lot of damage, but that's okay because we used them effectively. 4 turns, 2 turns, 7 turns, 5 turns. Yeah, I think 1 more turn of healing, like right on the border, is okay. And then we'll move in to take out Yuzu before they build walls there. My court noble got a level up. He's a preacher. Industrial exploitation. I'm going to take that one because that gives him a new assignment we can give. Oh, he's on his way back. Alright, so we have to wait. Now, let me have a look. Because you were given an assignment, your lack of purpose has gone away. That's good. And we could do upgrades here in Yubei Ping. I could upgrade this city. It would give me a commerce income boost, which isn't bad. Like, that's an extra 75 gold per turn. Takes like 20 turns for that, like 30 turns for that to pay itself off, though. I have nothing else to spend my money on, though, so we may as well. I can't really afford to recruit much more. Need to keep a positive economy.
Stumbling block to China's peace.
Gongsun Du has declared war on me. That's really bad. Because I didn't upgrade that fishing port, but it has a really weak garrison. Bonus experience for units per season. I need to talk to this guy. Are you like willing to do peace? If you give me Yuzu. Oh, he won't give me it because it's his capital. Alright, you might have to accept that this trade port will get hit. Let me have a look. Let's just do a little bit of an exploratory walk in here. I think we can hit this city and then maybe piece him out. And then turn around and fight this guy. I wasn't I should have got a non-aggression pact with him. That was a bit of a flub on my part. Yeah, it feels bad, man. But we do now have better militia units. Draft convicts, which gives us mustering turns. Lowers the amount of mustering turns and gives us a starting rank for peasant units. So peasant units are going to be slightly better now. So if we look, I can't recruit in this territory. I might just go ahead and quickly conquer this town. And hope this guy doesn't march on me yet.
Follow the heart.
Bop these guys on the head. We'll quickly delegate this, right? Because I feel like delegation on defense is offense is better because I take massive casualties every time I attack a town. And then we'll just occupy.
A fine settlement. We'll take it.
Dongzhou, Gongju have rebelled in the capital, showing further chaos. Oh god. Civil war in the capital. Crazy shit's going on over there, boys. Stuff has gone weird. I'm gonna talk to these guys now.
This will be short.
Okay, they really want peace. Would you give me the pastures? They'd probably give me money. They don't like the trade idea. They'd probably give me money for this peace deal. You give me like 1,000 gold? You'd give me more, like maybe 1,000... 250? A little bit more? 1,362 for peace. So we now have 2 unified commanderies, and we got peace with these guys, and we extracted money out of them. Now we could keep pressing, but now I get to turn around and fight this guy over here. So our relationship with these guys is probably really bad for now, but that's not super important. The most important thing is we have unified 2 commanderies, and we can start working on this. Is a... I don't know if farming is the right thing to do in here. This is all industry based. Yeah, I feel like this should be specialized towards industry, so I feel like this should be downgraded. I'm gonna downgrade both of these because they're not super useful, and get the refunds out of them, and then turn them into something else.
My spear is ready.
So yeah, I'm gonna call that the end of that. We've unified 4 provinces, 2 full commanderies, and we're gonna go ahead and take these guys out up here in the northeast, and then we are nice and safe to start expanding down through Beijing. I believe Beijing is around here somewhere. It's like here-ish, somewhere in here. But yeah, I'm going to call that the end of the episode. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this series so far. Please remember to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Remember to leave a like if you want to directly support my channel. And remember to leave all that other stuff. I love you all very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. I forgot my own outro. God damn it.